The last British pilot to fly this Spitfire when it was delivered to Greece in 1947.
Ah, beginning to look more like an aircraft now.
96-year-old George Dunn.
I can't believe they got so far ahead with it.
A few weeks after they discovered his connection to the aircraft, he's paying a visit to check on progress. It's Ground Crew Chief Ray's job to make sure he has a very special day.
Outstanding guy, so I'm really, really happy he's here, he's fit and well, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be getting him up flying today. So, do you want to go and have a look?
Yeah, we'll have a look up, we'll have a wander up. Yeah.
I'm loving that wing. This is the, what was this, the universal wing, wasn't it? Yeah. The universal wing, we had the cannon ports and the machine gun ports as well.
I just can't believe that he's got on with it so well.
I know, it's going all right, isn't it?
When it came over, did it virtually have everything? Were there any parts that, you know...
Yeah, there's some, but when you look at all the Talbot's gone on, all the ailerons, all the fuel tank covers, all the cowlings, all for your rads covers, they're all original.
What about the small stuff?
So a lot of the stuff on the shelf is the small stuff.
Yeah.
Even the mirror's gone on, look.
Yeah.
Rear view mirror's gone on.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest with you, George, I don't think it's going to fly again, mate, because there ain't no room to put a second wing on.
No, well, we're going to knock that wall down. Absolutely marvellous.
Round here, George.
Yeah.
Inspection complete. George has taken up an invitation to go flying.
Right, well, this is what you've got to do with a Spitfire, George. So, Pete Kenzie is your pilot, all right? He'll sit down and have a chat with you before you go up, all right? Let you know what you've got to do and what you can't do. So, you can't do a takeoff and landings and you can't go upside down, all right? He'll do that bit and you can do the rest. All right, you think I'm joking? I'm not joking. You get your hand on a stick and fly it. Yeah. It's just ridiculous that 75 years later someone's telling him how to get out of a Spitfire in an emergency. Just don't seem quite right, really.
George.
Hello.
Very nice to meet you.
I know. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're going to go and have some fun in the Spitfire.
Yeah.
Yes. For us, flying these aeroplanes is a fun thing to do. That's why we fly them. It's almost a sport. But for people like George, it was anything but that. He went off on missions he knew he might not come back. His friends and colleagues might not come back. It's a completely different thing. And it just makes you realise how lucky we are not to be involved in something like that.
Yeah, all yours. When's the last time you did this, George?
73 years ago.
Unreal, isn't it? You all right?
Yeah.
73 years ago, you sure? Jesus. You okay?
Yeah.
Of course you're okay. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. George, you have a good time. All right?
Thank you, mate.
All right?
Thanks for your help.
Really enjoy it, all right?
George, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, fine. Can you hear me?
He was looking at everything that was going on in front of him. He wasn't looking around us or anything else. He was looking at what was going on, what the gauges were doing. You know, he was back there, wasn't he? Instinct, I should think. Just instinct.
"73 years later, George Dunn is back up in a Spitfire. And at 2,000 feet, he's offered the controls.
I asked George if he'd like to fly it, and he took the controls, and within a second you could tell you were sitting with another pilot, because he instantly went back to flying exactly the same way as I'm sure he did 70 years ago.
It's a bit like riding a bicycle. You never really forget the basics of flying. came back. Yeah, never thought I'd experience it again, but there you are. Yeah, very grateful to those that made it possible. It's a bit warm in here, Ray.
Any good, George?
Right.
I wanted you to keep your helmet on. What do you think about that?
Wonderful. Wonderful. The flight was a bit too short. I could have done with a bit more practice up there. Today really brought it all back. And when I got that stick in my hand, really felt great.
If you want to take that away with you, George, that's for you.
That's for me, is it?
Of course it is, yeah.
Oh, that's great. It's a day I shall remember forever.
Hope so.
It's been marvellous.